This video is Sometimes Surviving is Enough. So I've gone through a lot of self-growth and development lately, and I've done a lot to try and get through this depression and these feelings of pain. And sometimes all you can do is to just hold on and survive for another day, for another minute, for another second, however long you feel like you need to just be able to move past it. There are so many times when we can be doing everything right and we still are in pain. I think there is this mentality in at least America that if you're not okay mentally, that means that you're doing something wrong. That means that you're not cleaning enough, you're not cooking enough, you're not sharing enough stuff on social media, you're not doing your makeup, you're not doing whatever self-care things you need to do. And honestly, the more that I've been doing my self-care, the more that I've been getting in these routines, sometimes you can be doing everything right and you can still be hurting because the financial situation is stressful, or your employment situation is stressful, or there's just a lot of stress in the world right now. And something I think that really impacts me, at least, is no matter how well I'm doing, I still have to watch the people in my life struggle. I still have to drive through homeless encampments. I still have to see these horrible, horrible parts of our society go completely unchecked. And I think it's okay to feel bad in a society that is so morally bankrupt, in a society that is so intent on ignoring people's basic needs. I think we all want to act like we have the answer, like we all can help each other in some way, shape, or form, but a lot of the times people are just in really shitty situations, and there's only so much you can do to get out of that. And I think if we all just had a little bit more compassion for each other and understanding that we never know where someone else is coming from, we never know what kind of day they've had, and we never know where we really would be if we were going through their stress, I think it would be such a better place. I think this world would be so much more compassionate and kind towards everyone if we just stopped having these expectations. Just because someone is having a meltdown doesn't mean that they're mentally ill. Just because someone is having a bad day doesn't mean that they're mentally ill. It doesn't mean that they need help. It doesn't mean that you need to try and fix them. Sometimes people just have bad days and there are really crappy circumstances involved, and it's just your job to support them through that and just show some love and respect and tolerance and compassion. And I think that's something that a lot of us really struggle with towards ourselves as well. You know, it's really easy when things start going bad to blame yourself or to turn things inwardly and start picking apart all the things that you could have done differently. But just remember that you're a human just like everyone else, and we are all going through some stuff. It's okay to have days when you're depressed. It's okay to have days when you can't get out of bed. Just holding on is enough, and you are worth it. You're worth that love for yourself. You are worth that compassion for yourself, and you deserve to heal and to grow just like everyone else. So just please know that surviving is enough. You are enough, and if all you did today was survive, that's better than the alternative. So, thank you for joining me. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for letting me vent some of these frustrations. I feel like I've been surviving lately, and despite my best efforts, it just feels like things are slipping away from me a little bit, and I'm doing everything I can to be on top of that situation, but sometimes your best is not good enough, and you know, it just because it's not good enough now doesn't mean that the situation won't change in a week. So that's what I'm focusing on. I'm focusing on the dozens of videos I've had that have made me realize how temporary these situations are. I'm thinking about all the times that I've been here sitting to you, thinking about how I was going to survive, and then the next week I was thriving. So just know that everything will change in a matter of moments, and that this is all temporary, and just enjoy it as much as you can. So that's another video for me, but until next time, much love always, and you are loved.